The Colorado State Patrol says fentanyl is now showing up in the bloodstream of impaired drivers. They're training this week on how to catch those drivers before someone dies. Here's Anusha Roy.
For 15 years,
I have a passion for getting drunk drivers off the road.
Corporal Ivan Alvarado with CSP has been keeping a watchful eye on our roads.
There is not enough training for the officers to really go after everything.
He's in the latest group training to become a drug recognition expert. CDOT, a big force behind this training, reporting a 44% jump in fatal crashes linked to impaired driving since 2019. And it's not just drunk driving, but driving drunk and high. And when we asked the trainers,
have you found anybody with fentanyl in their system?
Yes.
The answer is yes. We see them stop on the side of the road and they're passed out in the driver's seat, kids in the back of the car.
Same goes for opioids.
Somebody that's basically falling asleep as while they're driving.
Law enforcement across the state is being taught to check blood pressure, pulse, body temperature.
Could be some type of drug, maybe like heroin, something that's slowing the body down.
The training could help officers recognize an overdose and use naloxone to reverse it. It also helps them figure out the difference between a medical emergency and impairment. Colorado was the third state in the country to sign up for this training, and it's now taking on even more importance with the number of people using drugs, overdosing, and dying.
There's more impaired drivers on the road than we really have the availability to enforce.
These officers will join the 1% of law enforcement with this kind of training spread out across the state.
It could look like anybody, our neighbor, that took a little bit more than what they should, or maybe even what they're prescribed, but those medications sometimes say, do not get behind the wheel.
The International Association of Police Chiefs is overseeing this training so that it's actually the same standard state to state. So if someone is pulled over for impaired driving, the officers today says that gets them off the road in that moment. But then being able to tell the difference between alcohol and drugs could actually be playing a role if that person goes to court. So there's that immediate effect of it, and then you've got the long-term effect of having this training.
So we know that fentanyl popped up on the East Coast a lot before it came here. It popped up in the Midwest. Now it's here. What are the experts saying about why the drug and other drugs are targeting Colorado now?
Yeah, so we asked both State Patrol, but we also asked drug addiction experts because I wanted to get a couple of different perspectives on that. And what we're hearing is that Colorado's had a history of drug use. If you have a younger population, a healthier population may not be as scared about some of the risks associated with it. But also we've got major highways cutting through Colorado, and that's not unique to just Colorado. I've seen that. I worked in San Antonio, saw the same thing, and so we are seeing that across the country as well.
All right, Anusha Roy, thank you very much.